I'll never forget it.
14 beams of light lit up Montreal's sky Tuesday evening on Mount Royal in memory of the 14 women murdered 33 years ago on December 6, 1989 at Polytechnique.
I worked that night up on the hill next to the Polytechnique.
I think it's so important to remember every one of those women.
David Gutnick and Laureen Pindera, both former journalists, remember vividly the night the Polytechnique shooting happened. Every year on the evening of December 6th, they make it a point to stop and reflect. But it's not just on this day that they remember the victims.
Every summer, I ride up that hill to the Polytechnique, and I stop my bike, and I read the names, and I got off the bike, and I think about that night, and I think about the kids rushing out of the building, and then a couple hours later, I remember the parents arriving.
Rain and fog seemed to blanket the city Tuesday night as families of the victims, community members, and elected officials came together as the lights were turned on one by one.
Nathalie Croteau.
Barbara Degno.
33 years ago, it seemed like a long time. For some of us, it feels like yesterday.
So we still have a lot of work to do, and we have to do it together.
There's a lot of politicians, but there's a lot of citizens that are here tonight because we need to be together so we can remember what happened.
The beams pierced through the fog from 5:10 p.m., marking the time the first shots were fired the day of the attack, and continued to light the sky over the city until 10 p.m.
They deserve to live much longer than they had.
En tant que mère, je me dis,
As a mother, I tell myself it could have been everyone's children, and I sympathize very, very much with the parents. The moment of silence, an emotional one for everyone at the Mount Royal Chalet.
I have very much empathy and sympathy with the families and with the community in Montreal and Canada, because right now what's happening in our homeland, Iran, it's out of logic.
This will not happen again because Montreal, Quebec, Canada, all of us, we've changed. And that's a good thing.
In Montreal, Pamela Pagano, City News.